This might genuinely be the wackiest situation I've seen out of my entire time on the internet. Now today's video might be a little bit shorter than usual and also maybe a little bit different, but I feel like I just had to cover this because literally no one else is. It was hard for me to even find this. I found it originally from like this wacky video on TikTok, and then the only other place I could find it is these like small articles online. It seems like no major news service is reporting on this, and I can't see why. But getting right into it, you might be thinking, oh, the title's a little like maybe clickbaity or something like that. They probably just went in, stole some of the transmitters or something like that, maybe cut some of the wires or you know, took something a bit smaller. Nope, it's no clickbait or nothing. Someone managed to make off with a 200-foot radio tower. Now, I found a lot of the information on this from this article right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and read it off first so we could get a bit of a backstory and a bit more of an understanding of what's going on here. But it says, Jasper, Alabama. Police are searching for the thieves who stole a 200-foot tall tower in Alabama and left a local AM radio station off air. The general manager of WJLX, the radio station where the tower was stolen, said he learned about the theft on February 2nd when a maintenance crew arrived to clean up the property, only to find it completely cleared out by the thieves. I've been trying all week to make sense of it, but I just can't. I've been involved in the radio business my whole life, and I've never heard of anything like this. I thought I had seen it all, Brett Elmore said. When he called me on Friday and said the tower is gone, I couldn't believe it. I asked him if he was sure he was in the right place. He responded, the tower is gone. Wires are scattered everywhere, Elmore recalled. The station asked the Federal Communications Commission for permission to remain on FM air while they rebuild the AM radio operations, but the FCC denied their request. This is a major setback for a small operation like ours, but I have faith that we will uncover the culprits. This is a federal crime and they will realize it wasn't worth it. Now, honestly, after reading that, I thought it'd give us a bit more backstory and try to clear things up a bit more, and it honestly didn't. If anything, it made it more confusing and brought up more questions. Even the start of it alone already seems crazy alone. It literally starts off with police are searching for the thieves that stole a 200-foot tower. I can't imagine that it'd be that outrageously hard to find them. Like, where do you even hide this? Like, alright guys, we made off with the tower, we keeping it at your place or mine? Like, where do you even hide this? I don't know how they haven't found the thieves yet. And addressing the elephant in the room, the question that everyone's wondering, how do you even accomplish this? How do you just make off with a 200-foot radio tower? Like I said before, it's not like they did your normal stuff that like thieves or vandals typically do, where they like go and take the transmitters or maybe cut some of the wires or something. No, they stole the entire tower. Like, I can't even begin to comprehend how you would even do this. Like, what do you do? Just unbolt it from the ground with your industrial bolt remover or something and then load it up into your Ford F-250 Super Duty? Now, I guess they obviously didn't haul it off entirely as like one unit. They probably like took it apart and everything, broke it down into smaller pieces. But even still, it's a 200-foot radio tower. How do you manage to do it at that pace and still haul it off? If this was some sort of like actual project set up by like a professional construction team, it'd still take them like at least a solid week to deconstruct this and manage to haul it off. And these thieves basically did it overnight. Also, like somewhere in one of these articles, it says that like, I guess the thieves, it seems like they had something like against the production team that was like airing their show on it. And I can't help but wonder, who exactly is this radio show or production team or whatever getting into beef with to have them pulling off major feats like this? The Sinister Six or something? Even just imagining the call-in that the workers had to do when they arrived on site and noticed the tower isn't there had to be crazy. Like, imagine you just arrive on the work site and just don't see the tower there. You'll probably be thinking, oh, maybe I took a wrong turn, you know, maybe these 5-hour energies aren't cutting it anymore, I'm gonna need something else. You maybe even drive around a bit more, look around in the distance, nothing's there, you confirm that you're at the spot, you're just absolutely baffled, and then you have to call into the boss, yeah, hey boss, we're at the work site, and remember that tower we had? Yeah, it's actually not there anymore. The boss is just at disbelief as well. Oh, you mean the transmitters, right? Yeah, they damaged the wires, right? Nope. the entirety of the tower is gone. They took it all. It's just honestly so crazy. It's also kind of crazy that this happened in Alabama. When I first seen this headline, I just immediately thought I was going to be talking about Florida today. This whole thing just falls completely in line with something that you'd hear out of some sort of like Florida news article. I also can't help but wonder what the thieves are even gonna do with this tower that they managed to steal. Because it's not even like they just damaged it, tore it apart, and just left it there. They took it with them, so they have to have some sort of use for it in mind. Maybe they just got like sick of their internet speeds running too slow or something, so they just decided they'll set up the radio tower in their backyard. Truly one of the wackiest situations ever, and like the cops said in the beginning, they're trying to figure out who took it. I feel like a great place to start looking to attempt to find the thieves is probably Facebook Marketplace. That site has a reputation for pretty much immediately finding stolen things just being sold on there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if in like a week's time, we just see Facebook Marketplace listings of either parts of the radio tower or just entire radio tower set needs a bit of work and construction. My great granddad gave it to me and I have no use for it anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much it on this crazy situation. I just felt like I needed to talk about it right quick because literally no one else is doing it. If you also did make it this far or like the video, make sure to just leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. We're almost at 500 and we honestly need to just try to get this video out there so more people see it. We need people to be aware of the 200-foot missing tower. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.